Motorman here. I'm at Wesley Chapel Harley-Davidson, and I'm about to take for a ride one of the Harley models I've never ridden before. Probably because it's a brand new model, the Pan America ST. Now, I've ridden the regular Pan America, fine motorcycle. It's on off-road bike, adventure touring, and this is strictly on road. And for whatever reason, I just think it looks better than the regular Pan America. I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's the way they slope the seat. It's a good looking motorcycle for a naked bike, which is what this is, and it will compete with other naked bikes. MSRP with this color is right around $20,400. Well, all right, first thing I'm going to notice is because of the lowered seat height on this over the standard Pan America, it's much easier to get on the motorcycle. Now there is all kinds of information right here, and you've got buttons on this side. I'm not about to go through every single thing that they do, but I can tell you that this motorcycle comes with every safety feature you can possibly get on any Harley-Davidson. That includes ABS, of course, cornering ABS, traction control while the bike is leaning. I mean, every modern convenience and safety feature is on this motorcycle. There's your mode button right here, and right now we're in sport mode. That's an advanced mode, so you could put whatever settings you want for the bike. Brain mode and road mode, and that's where I'm going to start with this road mode. I can tell you right now at 5'7", I'm completely flat-footed on this bike. Unlike on, well, the other Pan America model, especially the one that doesn't have an adjustable height. This does. It automatically comes down, and then as you take off and get up to a certain speed, it will rise up. You go to stop, it comes down about, I think it's an inch or an inch and a half. I've had a couple of Pan Americas come to my class over the past couple of years since they introduced that bike, and I know that they are extremely maneuverable. I believe this bike has got a 37-degree lean angle, which is quite a bit if you compare it to the touring motorcycles, which have a very good 32-degree lean angle. This is considerably more before the pegs start to scrape. And when they say 37, that's when the pegs start to hit the ground and the pegs fold up, so you're probably closer to actually a 40-degree lean angle. So a highly maneuverable bike at low speeds. I like the throttle response. It's not overly sensitive. And by the way, this does have both adjustable clutch lever and adjustable brake lever. This bike's got 150 horsepower. That's more than enough for really anybody, especially this type of bike. Naked motorcycles, basically what you have is a sports bike with an upright riding position. That makes it much more comfortable. This short windshield is preventing any buffeting, so it's doing its job. It's not electric or adjustable as far as I know on this particular model. A lot of power. Instantly responsible. Or responsive. Yes, the Motorman occasionally does make a mistake. Brakes have a really good progressive feel. Easy to modulate. This bike does have wheelie control. It will prevent that front tire from leaving the ground, and also stoppie control. So because it's a short wheelbase, short rake, if you don't have that stoppie control, there is a possibility you could lift the rear tire, but that's in the setting mode, and you can set it any way you like. You can take all those things off. if that's your thing. Personally, since I'm not familiar with this type of bike, I'm mainly a cruiser tourer rider, I'm not going to attempt to see how well that works. I can tell you it feels fantastic when you're turning. Oh yeah. And with 150 horsepower. Motor's very smooth. I'm getting no vibration. Great brakes, phenomenal. The closest thing to this that I've ridden from other manufacturers would be the BMW 1250 or R1250R, which I really love that motorcycle. It's probably around the same price range, maybe a little bit more, but it gives me the same sensation of actually being on a sport bike, but in a comfortable riding position. The seat feels great as well, very supportive. Let's try sport mode. Okay, as soon as I put it in sport mode, I noticed the throttle is much more sensitive. That's as it should be. Even in sport mode, throttle is very easy to modulate. That's something I can't say for a lot of motorcycles in this sort of type naked bike. If that flywheel is so light, especially for low speed maneuvering, it makes it more difficult to get the hang of it. By the way, the ride is just very luxurious even. So for anyone who says that Harley-Davidson is technologically backwards, well, they really don't know anything about Harley-Davidsons, or especially this particular motorcycle. Because this bike has got everything you could possibly want. And I think it's a good looking bike for this type of motorcycle. This Revolution motor is excellent. And yeah, these are made in Thailand. But the reason for that is if you made it here, it's going to cost you a couple $1,000 more. In addition, when Harley sends bikes overseas, they have a huge tariff from American motorcycles. But if you make it in Thailand, that eliminates a lot of those tariffs. Now this bike does have the hookups for the saddlebags, or panniers as they're called on this type of motorcycle, that Harley-Davidson makes, and I'm sure there's some aftermarket companies whose panniers will also fit, that are made for this bike. And being a supremely comfortable, great riding position, my knees aren't up too high, I can sit perfectly upright. I mean, this is a bike that's great around town and certainly ready for all day riding. You know, a 500 mile, even a 1,000 mile ride on this bike is certainly capable of doing exactly that. So if you're in the market for a naked bike, boy, I sure would check this out before making a decision with any motorcycle, because this is a extremely fast, great handling, good looking motorcycle. And I think that the price range is right in the ballpark, as most Harley-Davidsons are. even though the experts in the comment section probably disagree. The haters, I don't know why they hate Harley-Davidson. Why do you click on a video about motorcycles that you hate? It doesn't make any sense. But it is a terrific motorcycle. It's priced right, and if you're in the market for this type of motorcycle, hustle down to Wesley Chapel Harley-Davidson and tell them you'd like to take it for a ride, because they will certainly let you do that. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something, and please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. Thanks for watching.